to election 2016 and Republican Carly Fiorina, who's back in New Hampshire. Just 2 short months ago, she was riding high in the first-in-the-nation primary state, boasting a 16% support and sitting in second place behind Donald Trump. But these days, she's in 8th place with only 4 behind her in the most recent poll. Today, she took to the New Hampshire Federation of Republican Women's annual meeting to make her case. And as GBH special correspondent Emily Rooney reports, it was a sea of GOP red.
The old home near the state capitol was vintage Victorian, meaning women were squeezed into a small parlor room, overflowing into side rooms to hear Carly Fiorina. Using an old line, she got the crowd going.
You cannot wait to see me debate Hillary Clinton.
Fiorina reminded people she's been an advisor to the CIA and NSA and knows more world leaders than any candidate except Hillary Clinton. And she said President Obama has been a particularly weak leader.
The day of this attack, our president tells us that ISIS is contained and continues to insist that our biggest national security threat is climate change.
Like other Republicans, Fiorina believes it's a mistake to let Syrian refugees into this country, especially after it was learned that one of the Paris attackers had come through Greece as a refugee.
We cannot adequately vet them. We cannot determine who they are or what their intentions are. So I'm sorry, we cannot be letting them in this time of great danger if we don't know who these people are.
Rhetoric about the war on terror has heated up, with Arizona Senator John McCain going so far this morning as to say the president would rather see that war fought in America.
You can fight them there or you can fight them here. That's your choice now. And obviously the president wants to fight them here.
I can't imagine John McCain said that.
Regardless, Fiorina struck a nerve with this crowd on illegal immigration and beyond.
What she said here today is true. You have people that are following the rules to become citizens of the United States.
I was very pleased to hear her talk about education reform.
She tells it like it is.
Emily Rooney joins me now. So, hi, Emily. Ben Carson didn't do much for you. How about Carly Fiorina?
She's very engaging. She really knows how to work a crowd. She speaks very directly. It's almost sort of a staccato approach to her speaking style, but she answers the questions thoughtfully. She doesn't fall back on all her old rhetoric, and she uses some lines that she used before. But
the other woman in the race, Hillary Clinton, doesn't fail to talk about being the first woman president. Does she ever mention anything about her gender?
She does, and people ask her about it too. But she says, she doesn't want that to be first and foremost. And she made a joke about Donald Trump saying she didn't care what he thinks about her face.
Did the McCain thing throw her for a loop a little bit there?
Because she actually had a hard time believing that he said that. I was listening on the way up. A lot of people were talking about it later in the day. That John McCain, it's just gotten out of hand, saying that the president prefers to have the war on terror happen in this country.
John McCain and Lindsey Graham are on the radio with Marjorie and me on Friday. Last thing, you can tell, you've been doing this a long time, when a candidate is playing out the string, putting on the good face, even though they're low in the polls. Is she doing that, or does she really think she can win this thing?
She's got to be doing that a little bit. She's in the middle of the pack. She had that surge right after the first debate when she was at the junior table. Then she got moved to the big table, but she's got to be thinking, it's not going to last too much longer.
I love when you go to New Hampshire, by the way. Emily Rooney, it's great to see you.